Welcome back to Daytime Tri-Cities live at the Bristol Motor Speedway. Amy and I had to switch places because I've got a rain jacket on, but she does not, and the wind is blowing the rain right in here. It's actually getting on the grill a little bit, hearing that splash there, Tony.
A little bit. We're working with it, though.
But Tony says I still love it. He's like, I'm good. This is good weather.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it. So
I'm glad I packed the rain jacket this morning.
I actually have one for the golf cart. When I'm riding around, I need it. So we flipped our mahi while we were away. It's got pretty good crust on the outside. We're getting ready. We're actually going to throw some corn tortillas right on the grill.
Okay.
Same thing. We're doing everything flat top. So we just want to warm them up for a few seconds. Now we're going to try our salmon, and I think we're pretty close to being ready.
Okay.
So we're just going to gently release this from our pan and flip it over. And with any luck, we have a really good salmon.
Oh, wow.
That's why we want to put the pretty side down first. So that's what we're getting when we're looking for that.
And I'm amazed at everything you have got going on that Blackstone grill. I mean, you've used every nook and cranny, but you've got the whole meal on there.
And we can work the whole thing, and that's the beauty part of it.
Yes.
So we toasted our tortillas just for a few seconds.
Okay.
And I have some just avocado spread. It's just a very simple avocado base, and we'll put that down first on our tortillas. Good warm tortillas, make it so they fold and they work together. We'll stand them up. We can take our mahi that's about done, and the easiest way to check with fish to make sure it's done is to press on it. When you can flake your fish apart, you know you're done.
It's done.
So with this, we'll flake it right apart.
Okay.
We'll put our tortilla, fish right on the center. Same thing, we're good with that one.
That smells so good. And that avocado spread is nice because it's already done for us.
Super simple. All we have to
Mahi
do is
is such a great fish too because you can do so many things with it.
It is. Then we can take our slaw that we made with our little bit of our extra Bloody Mary sauce. And tacos are all about simplicity. So the simpler we can keep them, the better off we go.
I think we've learned that. I feel like over the last couple of years, we've really toned down our tacos and enjoyed the flavor of what's in there.
It really is. It's something that's super simple. We have a little bit of fresh cilantro we can add to that.
Oh,
cilantro,
nice.
You have a love or hate relationship. You love it or you hate it.
I love it. Do you
love
love it, Tony?
I do. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So we have that one finished. After we finish that one,
Okay.
sorry, I'm going to set this out of the way. We're going to start with our salmon.
Okay.
So,
Okay, let's show off these because these are beautiful, and I don't know if we were able to really show them, but Tony, those look delicious.
super simple, right? It didn't take anything.
Yeah.
We just let the grill do all the work.
Oh, and that cilantro with that.
So for our salmon dish, we're actually going to build a plate.
Okay.
Because we want to be able to see what we can do on a grill.
Right.
So we have our potatoes, and we'll just place them right in the middle.
And I love those new potatoes like that.
They didn't take very long.
No.
They got a good crust on them. We have a little bit of salt and pepper for seasoning, and that's really all we did to them. Now for our salmon, as we get that to cook, that skin's starting to peel off for us.
Okay.
And we should be able to
Look at that.
pull that skin right
That's
off.
why he's a chef.
That was
Now,
impressive.
The nice part about that is, if you buy a fish in a store, it's going to have skin on it.
Right.
If you don't have a knife, if you don't have a technique, if you don't have a way to do it, that's
Right.
a really simple way to kind of work with that.
It just slid right off underneath.
Pretty much.
That was awesome.
Okay.
Love it.
So we'll take our salmon, and we're actually going to put it right with our potatoes.
Okay.
We're going to take our Brussels sprouts that
Which,
have
by
sauteed
the way,
and
you were
cooked.
telling me these are the shaved. You can get these now, not whole. They're just ready to go. They don't take as long to cook.
Fully ready to go. They come
Nice.
pre-cut, pre-sliced. All we have to do is grill them. So we'll take our Brussels sprouts, and we're actually going to put that right with our salmon.
Great. Look how colorful that dish is.
And then something that I like to do that's a little bit different to that is we have some pesto.
Okay.
And I went with sun-dried tomato because I like the red.
Right.
But the sun-dried tomato pesto, because it's already got your olives and your oil and your seasonings and all those types of things in it, it works really good as a simple kind of additive for this. And the heat from your Brussels sprouts will actually help pull that oil down and run that right through your fish.
Look at that.
So super simple way to kind of dress that up a little bit.
That is beautiful. Man, you're walking around the campground eating like that, and the next guy has got his hot dogs. Like,
And a burger going,
what
what are we
did I do wrong?
So we have a few more seconds?
Okay, yeah.
We do. All right. So if we want to dress up our tacos a little bit more, pico de
Okay.
gallo is a very simple way
Yeah.
to do it. So for pico de gallo, it's a really simple recipe. We have tomatoes, and I grabbed two types.
Okay.
There's a red one and a yellow tomato.
Oh, nice.
Yellow tomatoes are tomatoes that just have less acid.
Okay.
So it's a little bit easier to work with. We
Pretty
have some
color.
diced onions. We have jalapenos. Everybody loves jalapenos.
Little heat.
Go as hot as you want to. on
Jalapenos
those.
this week have been terrible. They're not very spicy.
Okay.
But with our tomatoes, onions, peppers, jalapenos, some cilantro. In the bowl when we started, I had a little bit of roasted garlic. We're going to add a tiny bit of salt. And then we have some limes that we can actually slice real quick and just squeeze the juice off of.
I love that. Fresh, there's nothing like fresh lime juice.
Yes.
There's really not.
It just
and
brightens it all up.
It keeps
brings
it
all
really
together.
simple.
Yeah.
Look at that. You made that look so easy.
It's just a few ingredients, but it's a
Right.
really great way to add some brightness and some freshness to whatever we're doing and working with.
I wish people could smell that at home
Oh,
with that lime and the
citrus is
cilantro.
fantastic.
Oh, it's
So good.
wonderful.
So if we wanted to do that, we would serve it with our tacos on them or just on the side,
Yeah.
and then let people kind of work with it as it is.
Chef
You
Tony
did a great
Mammarella.
job. That was wonderful. I
Always
cannot wait
bringing
to
his
try
A game.
this.
Always
Yes,
bringing his
yes,
A
yes,
game.
yes.
Hey, folks, we'll be back with more Daytime coming up in just a few moments.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.